on a new adventure.
Yeah, you know, we didn't really mention it, but this is a rambulan. We're just not used to it because Boom used to be Indonesian.
Mavis, already getting caught out. Chat was there. Impel's gonna land. They should be able to secure this. FBZ gets the chains forward, or maybe they can't. Mavis is a bit of a tanky support, but not for long. As FBC does get through him. First blood towards the timber. That's a really nice start here for FBZ.
Oh, yeah. Or the Naga Siren. And for the Naga, it doesn't get easier. I mean, sure, you might get more points in Riptide, you might get more mirror image illusions, but that really plays to the benefit of the Timbersaw getting more armor up.
Lelouch, he's forced the Fairy Fire up, and that was the rotation we were talking about from Tims, but now Tims, he might be in trouble. You've got the slam from the Tomato, but he's been stunned up. He could not get it off in time as the cookie landed on the Hellbear Smasher to boot, so Lelouch is going to be able to survive, and Mavis, with a very nice rotation, is going to be able to secure a pick off onto Tims.
Yeah, I think they're setting up for the 6-minute power runes. They want to deny that away from Yopaj. He's got level 6 up, so the Laguna Burst is there. If you combine that with the Haze, that can devastate.
Yeah, he went for that power rune. They used it as bait, even though he knew the Undying was around. Perhaps not realizing Mavis was also here.
A lot of damage, and you're not safe here for Tims.
No, you are certainly not. He'll heal up through it, but the Siege Creep is still alive. Lelouch will just tank the tier 1 tower as much as he needs to. Tims, he's trying his best to force them away. Lelouch now has been enchanted up in Yopaj. He'll rotate. Light Striker 8 does connect, and you still do have the Laguna Blade with the Impale out. That'll be enough. Xavier's now the one in trouble, but he should be able to get out. The Scam doesn't have another Impale for another 5 seconds. And in the end, Boom Esports, it was a bit of a struggle, but they do successfully defend that mid-tier 1 tower. It has just taken a lot of damage though. Either way, still Jewel up top lane. They're going to find Mushi, but the Jewel is not going to last very long. Mushi, he'll survive. Cookie though is going to land, and they'll turn right back around. They are able to take down the Razor. It's now Scam. He'll try to go for a run. He should be just fine. But they've already got that big target they really wanted. You give the time for FBZ to get those levels up, and now he can just hold the mid-tier 1 indefinitely. As you see how confident he is, Mushi, he'll join in as well. They just cut them off right into the Impale of Lelouch. And it looks like the DK has no chance, but maybe he does. The Soul Rip is going to make it in time. Mushi now dropping low himself. They just keep the hills up on this Dragon Knight, but FBZ, he's back in again. Impale, not going to be on the mark. Scam, he whiffs it. And that should be it. Boom, they'll need to leave the area now. They have bought plenty of time for the creep wave to just chip away at that mid-tier 1. And in they go again. FBZ, not quite done. It's a bit more chip damage onto Mavis. Even forces another rotation back in from Xavius, but FBZ, he gets the kill, and they got the Jewel out, but they haven't got the damage output. He might barely survive, but no. Overwhelming odds in the end will be enough. And Tims could not reach in time to get the heal off for FBZ. I suppose killing off the Timber going to be pretty darn great for Polaris. Mid lane.
Yeah.
Lelouch. Well, gets stunned up. He's all by himself. They know everyone rotated to try and get FBZ, but Lelouch, no, the right clicks from Yopaj are going to be more than enough. And they'll go ahead and finish off that mid-tier 1 tower. Polaris now feeling like they have to be ready to defend that bot tier 2 tower. We'll jump in. FBZ, he's going to get jeweled immediately. They might have the damage this time without all the bonus armor, and they will. In fact, Lelouch, he's trying to jump onto Yopaj. BKB was there in time, however. Lelouch, he's just trying to back for now. Song was committed to boot. Yopaj, the BKB finally wears off, but Lelouch is so darn low. He will drop to Mushi, but they surround the Lina. It's a much bigger kill for Polaris. Boom Esports, they lose 2 big calls, and they'll have to leave. They can, but the rotations are coming in. The Jewel immediately out onto Scam. That'll be 1. Down already, but they move forward anyway. They still want to try and force the fight. BKBs are up, so the Song is doing nothing right now. It's Natsumi. He's still trying to just run away from Mushi, but the Song, it just wears off. The BKB was too long of a duration. It's now Lelouch. He'll be jumped by FBZ, gets shredded by the whirling axes. This Force is still trying to run away as well, but probably won't make it. Mushi is right there to get the job done. And they'll find another. fact, Xavius, he is the last piece of the puzzle. He'll run towards the north though, but Scan is out. They did find him for a second. Xavius, he'll be fine. The TP is enough. So they do make the jump in, and now they do. With the Blade Mail out, they'll try to blow up the Razor, but the nice impale out from Skem gonna put an end to it all. Natsumi, he'll keep trying to chase down the Razor, but he is looking in dire straits as they chain forward. They'll get another kill. Mushi does end up going down, but what does it matter? They'll go right after Lelouch. Another great impale from Skem, right onto two heroes. It may be time to call it, John. They call it, they've had enough. 25k net worth advantage. Boom Esports just completely demolish Polaris Esports in game number 1.
That is just ridiculous. Boom.
I believe it is one of the highest damage skills at level 1, if not the highest. So Skem being very aggressive already and making good work of it as he has another one available. Back on a force. Just won't leave them alone. In the meantime, though, top lane, Natsumi ends up dropping an FBZ. That's something I wasn't quite expecting to happen this early, but, well, there you go. They managed to make it work.
Yeah, you just kind of have to play it slow and watch for the forward aggression.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
You're still level 2, Natsumi. You can't do that. He didn't back off in time, and FBZ, he finds another pick off onto the mall.
So he had 5 stacks of napalm, TP'd out, Lelouch backed off and just went back in on the aggression. Small place like that piles on. Although they will rotate Xavius here.
Yeah, they should have something. Brambles are there. Tims, though, with the lift up, is going to try and save as Yapaj is still alive with the stick charges. Turns back around with the Cookie Scatter Blast, but he should drop and does. Tims might be able to find Xavius, but now the Firefly is there from Lelouch. But he's dropping low himself now. Curse Crown will at least force Skem back for a little bit. That'll allow Lelouch to get himself out. And actually has caught up quite well in terms of net worth, only behind the snap now. In fact, Force has shown up to boot. They've got Arena and 5. That's a great spear out onto Mushi, and they should have the kill. Mushi, he can't survive the damage output. They might be able to still turn. So the lift back is there on Force, but he has the Arena now. Still Yapaj, he's shown up again. Cookie in, he will get the Mars down, but now Natsumi going to show up, go back in after the Rubik, and might even have something to say about this Snapfire, as the TP will not work out. Yapaj, he's very low on mana now. He might be able to just outrun them with the movement speed, but it doesn't seem that way. So FBZ's shown up, but it's 1 by 1. And it might just be another kill to go the way of Polaris. Still Mushi, he'll rejoin. Yapaj is somehow still alive. He'll make it out as they take Mavis down. Lelouch now, he's the one that's trying to get the hell out of here. But FBZ's on the chase. Won't get the shield crash in time, however. Still swashbuckle to the high ground, but will not be able to lock down the bat. Very concerning signs. He's going to start working on towards that Eye of Skadi now, and that's going to make life for Natsumi a lot more difficult, but they do find Mushi. It's be a nice pick off if they can get it. Help is incoming, but the Terrorize is going to land still the Scatter Blast. Yapaj, he does land a double stun out. He might find some trades here, or maybe not. Natsumi will try to TP in time with the Hawk Shot. Skem, he'll make it just in the nick of time, but Natsumi, he'll try to waveform away. The chase is on, the Great Escape. Natsumi, he may not make it. The lift is out. Timsy's got him.
Oh my god.
Oh, they threw everything at poor old Natsumi. He tried so hard, John, but he just couldn't get out. So it's the only advantage is Polaris. They might find the clock, and they do commit the lasso for this. It's something. Meantime, Mushi, he'll commit the Horn. He wants to try and force a fight. He'll at least find a Dark Willow here, but they're going for a bit more. Force has also been caught on the Mars. They just get there so quick, and Skem brought back. He still has Hookshot up. He's staring down Mavis on that Nyx Assassin. They're going to find Skem. Not quite the target, but they'll also find Tims. He does have an Aeon Disc, and the Horn is going to come through. They'll try to force the fight along with them. But can they get it? Natsumi still has that DD and the BKB going. Tims is still in danger, but the Rolling Thunder from FBZ being a real problem here as now they turn. Natsumi, he's been caught with the Terrorize. Going to allow him to get out as now Yapaj, he is caught with the Spear. It's off the mark again. The Snapfire though, dropping fast enough. Natsumi, he'll be able to take him down. Good start for Polaris. They will continue to try here, Boom, but Mushi, he can't move fast enough. He'll be speared to a tree. And eventually, I think they'll get through him. He does at least get Xavius and Mavis in the meantime, but it's still not looking great for him, and he does drop. FBZ, though, he does pick up Force, and is still going to try and chase down Lelouch. Not sure if he really has enough damage here, but it seems like with all the control, maybe he does. But Natsumi's going to show up. Turn back around. You've got the roll-up, but it's only going to last so long. So the swash away, but the chase is on Natsumi. He wants the kill, and he'll go all the way for this. Swash out, it's going to miss. Waveform forward, though. FBZ, he's not out of the woods yet. Rolling Thunder is now off cooldown, but it won't be necessary, Natsumi. He'll stop wasting his time. Is this Pango? He's just refusing to be caught. A lot of heroes in that mid lane. Polaris, they'll smoke up themselves, but that may have been spotted as the Rolling Thunder going to go right through and already lands on the Willow, but the Spear Arena is out, but the Aeon disc tips. He's fine. Everyone's still alive here on Boom. Natsumi, he's moved in. He'll find Scam first onto the Rubik. He'll get him second. Now Mushi, what are we getting up to, sir? He'll haunt back the other way. They're trying to focus down Mavis, and Mavis, he will not drop as Yopaj. He's the one to go down. Natsumi now being a real powerhouse will turn right back onto Mushi. It's not looking great for the Spectre, and they should be able to get this job done. It's Mushi, he's still trying to find an exit route. It's not there, though. Polaris, for the first time in this game, number 2, are seeming like the stronger team, as they will leave, or rather go into the Roshan pit. Very nice against the Batrider, of course, and the Dark Willow, as they will roll Thunder in. Hook shot out, they've got Force trapped up. Terrorize is going to fly in, but doesn't connect on anyone as Mushi. He'll go for the fight onto the Mars, and the Cogs will be the thing that kills him off, but they both buy back. FBZ, he's on the run. Tims will drop to Lelouch. Meanwhile, Yopaj will jump back in, but they had the lasso, and now Natsumi. The amount of damage he does cannot be underestimated. Towards the other side, Mushi's also been caught out. He's in the arena with the spear out from Force. They just need the damage, and the damage is on its way as Natsumi is back into the fight. Mushi, he will not last for long. A triple kill out for Natsumi now, as they might find more. Tims, he just brought back into the team fight. He might be going right back to the graveyard, but Mushi, he'll buy back again. Back in onto Force. Can they find the Mars and get the dieback? Not quite yet, but there's the hook shot. There's your dieback onto Natsumi now. The spear does land. They've got the Morphling without mana. Natsumi, he may have gone too far. He's going to drop a triple kill back the way of Mushi as Mavis. He'll try to dig his head under the sand, but it's not going to work out for him. An ultra kill now out for the Spectre. A very prolonged team fight, but it does go in the favor of Boom Esports. Meanwhile, Polaris, a big 5-man smoke, but Scam, great positioning here, does break the smoke, and now the Haunt's in. They might force the fight. They're onto Lelouch. They've got the Batrider already, but Natsumi, he'll frontline and try to help out. Mavis, he's already gone to the next assassin. Force, a great arena. He's got 3 targets. He's got Yopaj. He's got the refresh. He might be able to just permanent lock him down on the Snapfire, but Yopaj is still not down. He hits the cheese. He'll survive another day, and they might be able to keep going. They're onto Natsumi now. He's out of mana. He's out of HP. And he's going down.
Oh my god.
There is no buyback on Natsumi as Force will drop to boot. Fall down without buyback. Oh, Yopaj. How does he survive? How does he do it every time? It's sickening.
I don't understand. Force had refresh. He refreshed right in front of Yopaj. He didn't drop the secondary arena. He didn't get the damage off on the snap, and Yopaj pops the BKB, gets the cheese, gets the gobble up play to find more kills. Polaris has no play. No buybacks. Batrider defending, and this is not enough. Mushi, he understands this. The rest of the team still playing tag with the Rax, but Mushi looking for the tier 4s, looking for the call, but
drag him to the fountain. Just drag him right into the fountain. That's all you can do, but Mushi, he'll try to BKB. He will not make it. That won't be enough, but he has another one. He has another one. Lelouch's got a plan, a master plan, in fact, but it's not enough. Props to Lelouch for trying. He may have successfully defended this Ancient, as I'm not sure they can finish this game. Yopaj, he's gone. Lelouch has successfully defended the Ancient. Tims will give the tip over.
It's a lot to play with, and of course the Aegis just ensures that your high ground's open. They're still playing tag.
Trying to go in. Oh, Yopaj, look at the damage. Look at that damage with a little shredder out. Just takes down 1. He's got another 2. Force is gone. Now Tim's right onto Xavius, they'll go. Mortimer's Kisses are going to be expended. Buybacks are there though, they might try to force this fight here, Polaris. Lelouch, 4 seconds away from the lasso being up, but man, that little shredder. You've got to be careful. Xavius about to drop, but Tim's now the one in danger. Aeon Disc already proc. Meanwhile, towards the north, they've got Xavius on that Nyx, and they might just have him. He'll drop. That'll be a tieback. Natsumi, though, he'll move back in onto Mushi, but FBZ, he does have that Rolling Thunder. He'll chase down the Morph. Even the Gobble Up, it doesn't connect, but the chase is on. In the backside, they've got the lasso onto Tim's, but there's no help. Lelouch, he needs to find his own way out now. Natsumi's still caught out. He'll drop. He's got buyback, but he might need to commit it right now. I don't know how you defend if you don't have the bodies. Xavius will go down. Boom, they aren't going to go high ground anyway, it seems. They might go for the Roshan first. They are not up yet. Even in a 5v3, I think Boom are feeling very nervous about initiating. In fact, never mind, Tim's. He's in. He found the Dark Willow. Mushi, he'll join in as well. Xavius is still fine though. Lelouch, no! He breaks the linkers with the lasso. He needed that lasso to make the comeback happen. He'll buy back. They've lost Xavius, he'll commit a buyback, they'll jump in again, but the immediate Abyssal Blade, Natsumi's still trying, but he's just surrounded again. He'll pop the Satanic now, back on your punch, he's got the Snapfire, that'll be a tieback. Maybe they can defend this, or maybe they can't. Lelouch dies back as well. It's all up to Natsumi. Mushi, well, he'll try. Tim's is down though on the Morphling, or rather the Rubik, as the Morph is just bursting everyone down with the amount of damage they have. Hook shot in. Oh. Maybe they can actually get through him now. Maybe. Natsumi, they're trying. They've got the stun out. They should have enough, and they've got it. That's it. GG has to be called now. And they've called it. They've had enough, Polaris. Oh. They put up a great fight, but Boom Esports make the comeback work. And what a game 2 of this grand final it was, John. What a game 2 it was. He'll pull the wave over. Problem is, Lelouch is not going to allow this to happen for free. Tim's will rotate over with the shackles out to buy a bit more time to pull the wave, but the Boundless, no, it's off the mark. Just barely short. Mavis now even showing up in the mid lane to make sure he does not get this wave for free. And now Tim's, he's in danger. Inkswell, Cookie, all of it's going to land, and that'll be Tim's to drop. And the creep wave, it's going right back into that mid lane.
Mavis working his way back forward. They just want to stop Yopaj. Tier 1 already under pressure. Our Ember can't really do much about that.
So they're going to find the Bane. Scam, making sure that Yopaj is okay, but it's going to cost him his own life. And in the meantime, Tim's will drop top lane. Mushi is way behind that tier 1 tower. And Natsumi will finish off the job. I suppose the one positive is they did get Force with that Plasma Field, but that's about all they get.
But the side of Polaris, of course, will look to equalize lanes. Looking for that top tier 1 now. They've been holding on to the RP on Force for quite a while, and Mushi.
Oh, they found Mushi. Top of the net worth board is Mushi. He doesn't want to die like this, but they have so much control. In fact, they even found Scam into the RP of Force. That'll be 2 down. Scam trying to survive with the Brain Sap, but will not be able to. Still, FBZ is going to reinitiate and re-engage here with Yopaj, but he only gets Xavius. Tim's, he's going to show up, chains out on Natsumi, chases on for Yopaj. There's now a nice shackle out from Tim's. They've got enough damage with the shield crash. They might lose this Wind Ranger. With the skewer out, they will. FBZ now, how do you get out of this one, sir? Without a swash? No, it won't matter. TPs are in. He'll turn right back around onto Mavis. Give another kill over to Yopaj. And now even Lelouch now is on the run. Mushi is stuck around at the spot lane, not expecting the smoke to come in. He may be too late to react, or maybe not. They missed the 8th Remnant. In fact, FBZ's here now. Wukong, Soulbind, everything being thrown out. They've even got the Mortimer's Kisses. Nobody dying quite yet, but FBZ, he gets low enough to drop. Mushi, quite low himself, does go down in the end. On Boom Esports, they try to re-engage, but they get punished as they are still trying to fight. Polaris, though, they're happy to oblige. Tim's, nice shackle out onto Natsumi, but Lelouch is watching carefully. He does pick off the Wind Ranger onto the Ember now. No reps available for Yopaj, no way out. He gets RP down and he'll drop. Another great kill here for Natsumi. That's 4 down for the sake of 1 for Boom Esports. Definitely not great news.
I think all of this movement after Polaris is again cutting off farm, although Yopaj.
Another nice kill if you can get December. The help is incoming, but they've got so much damage. They've already got him down. Natsumi gets the job done. FBZ, he's trying to chase down Mavis, but that's only a support you're getting, and he's got help behind him. Lelouch will jump in, RP's out, Force has got him, at least the Razor up Mushi. He's got his own BKB now. He'll try to turn back on the monkey, and the shackle comes out Tim's. He locks down Lelouch. They'll be able to find him, I think. He'll try to mischief out, but there's no way. He does end up going down as they go for more now. Force is the next target. FBZ dropping a little bit low himself, but the shackles again from Tim's into the Fiend's grip of Scam. Just perfect. Mushi, he's not done. He wants a bit more, John. Into the tier 3 tower, they'll get Mavis. That he's been enjoying getting all game, but Yopaj, quick reaction. Right out. In fact, now Shackles, Tim's, he's going to re-engage. In the same spot. This is like the third time we've had a team fight here. He's got the cast up as well, John. Don't underestimate that cast. It's a very strong win as another Shackle catches out Lelouch. He can't get the Wukongs off yet, but the RP's there. They've got Mushi down, stunned up, but can they get the damage out? Not quite yet. Mushi, he's fine. As the chains, the re-engage. They've got Force. They've got Natsumi. The Void Spirit. No, he's still alive, Mushi. He's dropped too early, but Tim's, he'll get the job done. In fact, it was Yopaj who keeps going. Another nice Shackle onto Lelouch.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tim's. He's looking for more. He's feeling it now. Xavius, he's going to TP out just fine. Have to wait out that skewer. It is back up in 3 seconds, so not a very long cooldown. Force could go again, but Mushi, he's BKBing up onto Lelouch with the static link out. Lelouch is still trying to fight within the Wukong's command, but it's not looking great. Mushi, he might finally go down and does. That's 1 for 1. In fact, make it a 2 for 1 as Natsumi gets caught in the back. They don't have buyback on that Void Spirit, but I think they can still defend as long as Mushi does not buy back himself. So I think Boom will have to back off. Though I say that, FBC again, being a madman and does jump in, that'll force the buyback out from Mavis. Meanwhile, Force almost going down to the Magnus, and FBZ, he is going to get punished for the jump in. In the meantime, though, Yopaj, he does at least trade Force. That'll be enough. And naturally, he doesn't want to commit that buyback gold right now as he's already short. Skewer, no, the Yule Scepter again, just too quick. Just way too quick. FBZ's in with the Rolling Thunder as well. Back in the Magnus. They'll just control Force up. In the other side, the Shackle out from Tim's onto Natsumi and Lelouch. It's not looking great because they got the Fiend's grip off. Lelouch has died back immediately, and now they can just clean up. Natsumi, he can't survive either. They don't have the buybacks, and this game's over. GG's called. BTS Pro Series Season 9 will go the way of Boom Esports. The back-to-back champions, John. They've done it.
I mean, Boom. They just play out of their minds.